Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How is everybody today? What is up? How are things going? My mic is actually making noise. That's always a good sign. I'm always slightly concerned it isn't because Windows hates audio. Anyway. Nothing quite like it. Nice cold can of caffeine. Okay, so we are playing Subnautica today. So what did I just press? Goodness knows. So Subnautica. Last week we got to the primary. I think it was the primary research facility, wasn't it? We got to last week. This really is the charge. Is it even still turned on? Yes, it is. 14% battery. Panic! We got to the primary containment facility. I remember that much. We went around inside it. We found the lava castle. And we got slightly yelled at by the Sea Dragon Leviathan, and I forgot to open the checklist. Subnautica. So we can get rid of half of this now, because we did all this last week. We unlocked the jump jet upgrade, we unlocked the depth module, both of them, and did we do both of them? We did all of these, I know that much. There we are. Let's just jump straight in, and did we do all of those? Swim charge fins we did, Cyclops depth module 2 we did. Prawn suit depth module 1 and jump jets we definitely did. So game, have you frozen? Because I'd appreciate it if you did. Blue spinning circle of death. Not like this. I think I broke the. Oh no, there we are. Okay, don't panic. Nobody panic. We're fine.
Warning. Emergency power only.
Please don't say that! It's distractingly disturbing! Not interested in emergency only power, that's not good. About time.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay, so first, where are we? Which base is this? Who am I? I'm actually now genuinely confused as to which base this is. I think this is the second base. Oh yeah, this is this base. Okay, that's fine. Now I know where I am. That bloody... Thank you. Okay, so...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What's still on this Seamoth perimeter defense system? We hadn't made that yet, had we? I don't think we have. Fuck. No. Do we have a... Yes, we do. What do we need for the perimeter defense system? This one. Polyaniline and wiring kit. Okay, that's something we'll be able to do when we get back up to the top. You're charging. Cyclops thermal reactor. Was this stuff we can't do or just haven't done yet? Because it was the end of the stream.
Welcome aboard.
Don't welcome aboard, Captain me. You've opened all my doors. kyanite 4, and we needed. Oh wait, we probably needed the polyaniline, which is probably all right up the top. Am I right? Although we should have kyanite here. Titanium for Vwent. Okay, where's the remaining kyanite? Hold on, actually, wait, which depth module do we have on here right now? It should be 2. Also, why are all these open? It's sure I closed all of these. Because I'm weird like that, and finicky, and picky. Depth module 2, which is down to... Okay, so there's one more depth module to do, which needs... Modification station. Kyanite. Okay, so we haven't done any of those yet, basically. Okay, so that's obviously what we need to be doing next. Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is basically go north. Go west, life is peaceful there, and bears are precious kyanite. Blake Bella 666, good evening. How are you doing today? What is up? How are things going? I'm just going to quietly store these in the cupboard here with all the important stuff, which is to say this one because reasons. Yeah, I'm not doing too badly today. Ah, wait, no problem. What's the minimum depth of the Cyclops if I take the depth module out? How have things been? A long time no see.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage.
Bad things. So noted. Let's not break the ship. Did I actually break the ship? Good. Okay, so we have to take this back up with us then, basically. That's just going to be how that has to work. What's in here? That's the... Right, you should be able to stay here. Because if I take this out, it's still 900 meters. Okay. Nope. I have a whole pile of eggs and I haven't done anything with any of them yet, and I don't have one of the cuttlefish eggs. I will get one, because the cuttlefish are awesome, but I don't have one yet. Okay, is there anything in the Seamoth worth keeping? Or worth taking with me that I need? Wrong direction. I think the answer is probably no. Yes, yes they are. Oh good, you're finished. Anything down here that I will need? Advanced wiring kit? Do I need advanced? That's just a standard wiring kit. Standard wiring kit. Cyclops upgrades? No, I don't need wiring kit. Okay. Nickel? I think I might need the nickel. I'll take the diamond because if I don't, I'll need it. I can get salt anywhere. Fuck salt. Is there any storage modules on this right now? I can't remember. Yes. And nothing in there. That's fine then. Gideo. Gideo? Gideo. Good. Just generally good. Let's go with that. Okay. Yoink and yoink. I'm just going to let you run. Okay, I think we don't need anything from here right now then. Normally when I say that, I turn out to be very, very wrong about 10 minutes later. So let's try and avoid doing that whole little charade this time. Right, so let's put all of this in here. Not the power cell. Let's get this party started. Good. Max power. Like Max Payne, only different. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Boop.
Engine powering up.
Is it this one we need? Lost River entrance. That's the one we need. Great. Fail base. Does this fail? Oh no, this one was fail base. Evil base is the other one. Okay, so that's right. So how have you been doing, Miffy? How has life been treating you? It's been like, what, a month since you last showed up in my chat? It's been forever! It's been years! You'll be almost grown up by now. I feel like this is a different way out to how I've gone before. Even though I'm pretty certain it's not. I'm also pretty certain that this is a very bad place to be. I'm pretty certain that's just them. Where are you, you ghosty Leviathan bastard? Ah, we're caught on a branch. There we are. you are. Fuck off. It's fine, you're not interested in me. Cool, just in time to watch myself drive into something. Well played. Okay, yeah, we should be good now. Should. There's always a potential for things to go horribly, horribly wrong, though. Bobs! Thank you for the raid! Good evening. How are you doing today?
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel counterfeit. Excessive noise.
Oh, I hate it when it makes that noise. Welcome, Bubs! How are you doing today? How are things? There's a freaking ghost Leviathan around here somewhere. Among other things. None of which are particularly friendly or nice. And if they weren't all surrounding me right now, and I'm not entirely sure where all of those things are, I'd give you a sovereignty shout out because you're awesome. Oh, great. I missed a beautiful screenshot moment. You can... Actually, can you link it in chat? Will it let you? Ah, we can arrange that one way or another. Right, so we want this one. Surface base. Oh, there we are. Hey, Imp. How are you today?
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel counterfeit. Excessive
Nice.
noise. Ahead standard.
I can, like, feel the bass beat right now. I mean, I can literally feel that bass beat. It's terrifying.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed.
Ramming speed!
Warning. Engine overheat.
It'll be fine.
Warning. Engine heat critical.
It'll be fine.
Warning. Vessel counterfeit.
I mean, it actually won't be fine, let's be clear, but...
Warning. Engine heat critical.
How have you not caught fire yet? Like, seriously?
Engine heat
There we are. So if you want to get anything done, you have to complain about it.
Ahead standard. Engine powering down.
Apparently there's a fire.
Fire detected.
Problem solved.
Fire extinguished.
I don't know what all the problem or complaints were about. I mean... It's fine. Just go around complaining about everything. Fire, fire, fire. I don't need to be here anymore. I turned the engines off because I don't need them. What I do need, however, are A, the power cells to recharge them. You're fine, you're fine, you're not so fine. And B, the depth module to upgrade that. And C is to turn off the lights because we don't need them. And D is to grab all the materials and equipment in the dark because I just turned off the lights. Titanium stuff. Boring. I mean, Imp, when have you ever known me not to burn things down if I get the opportunity? I mean, think about it realistically. And how are you today, Imp? Nice, I will take a look at that as soon as I have... You have to practice to get the most out of Oh, that was not how to get the most out of it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Okay, let's see. Tweet deck. Oh, that looks nice. Favorited. Hold on, wait, no, fuck. I need to get you a depth module out of you. Wait, hold on. Why can I not see a depth module in you? Giggly. Oh, Christ. No, no, no. I don't know who Chris is. I think that's what happens if you pronounce Chris really, really badly. Nice. Have you ever been to Mitterrand Hollow? No, not what I was trying to do. Access the upgrades, that's what I was trying to do. Depth module. Crush depth now, a mere 900 meters. Mitterrand Hollow is a fun one to land on. It has an orbital, it's a moon around Epsilon in India, I believe. It's right next door to Sol. Alright, what do we need? Plasteel ingot. Lots of titanium and some lithium. Okay. We should be able to get most of that. That's magnetite, not lithium. Close, but no cigar. We know we have some. Lithium. It's a depth module Mark II. Check. Let's just put that back first of all. Right, no, what am I trying to say? Oh god, I'm failing at words. It's a moon orbiting a planet pretty much right next door to Sol. 1,700 meters on the prawn suit. Get a load of that. It has an orbital period of something like 2 minutes. Right. What else? Plasteel ingot, which is, if I remember, 2 lithium and titanium ingots. 2 lithium and titanium ingot. Do we have enough titanium for the ingots? Yes, but not here. Just grab some more titanium. Yeah, and it's not entirely intentional. Where is it? So it's supposed to be, because Mitterrand Hollow is a real planet. It's one of those ones which was manually added to the game as opposed to procedure regenerated. Its orbital period is supposed to be about 2 days. I think it is. It's no, it was basically a typo when we were manually entering the details for it. But it's just such an awesome Easter egg. But it's like, you know what? I'm gonna leave that right there. But it's literally, you can sit there and it's literally getting dark and then getting light again on a regular basis as it orbits the planet.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
10. Yeah, it's definitely worth going to visit just because it's awesome. It's moving so fast that you literally cannot catch up to it. If it is moving away from you, you cannot catch it in Super Cruise. You literally have to position yourself so that you're flying straight towards... Basically so that a planet is hustling towards you because it's moving faster than you are. And it's fine, because as soon as you hit its sphere of influence, it's fine. It doesn't actually hit you in the face because, you know, you hit a sphere of influence. It's land on a planet and everything. It's just really funny. Deep shrooms. Okay. Boop. Titanium ingots. I thought I had the lithium. Did I not pick up your lithium? There you are, idiot. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe I only picked up 1 lithium. Apparently I haven't picked up lithium. Fine, whatever. And Cyclops upgrade. Depth module Mark 3. Get a load of that. That was those. Now, what do we need for the heat reactor? Wiring kit, that's 2 silver, and polyaniline, that, so what was it, 2 polyaniline, that's something. Polyaniline requires gold and hydrochloric acid, which is 3 deep shrooms and some salt. So we need 6 deep shrooms, 2 salt. Deep shrooms, 2 salt, and 2 gold. I have gold somewhere. That's copper. Don't freaking. I will also need some silver. Good evening, Poke Missile. How are you doing today? What is up? How is it going? It was a wiring kit we needed, wasn't it? Not to worry, Bubs. Enjoy your food. Yes, a wiring kit. Good to hear, good to hear. Right, electronics, wiring kit. Hydrochloric acid, from which I then need gold. Did I put gold? I left the gold downstairs, didn't I? Fuck. So I picked up everything. What do I need for the Cyclops thermal McDoobity? 2 polyaniline. Okay, and another wiring kit. So let's get the other wiring kit. And I think it'll be right, the second wiring kit. 2 polyaniline. 3 turtle doves. So that's another 1 salt deposit. And 6 deep shrooms, I think that makes that. That can be arranged. I still haven't found... Which means I need 3 gold. Okay. I have a relatively empty one. This will do. Boink, 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 boink. Let's just do something with that thermoblade as well to get these growing again. I don't know how much I'll need them anyway, but I'm going to do this anyway, so reasons. Perfect. I need gold. Best way to find gold is scanner room. The scanner room. Best source of gold is none of those things. Sandstone chunks. Of which it will turn out there are none nearby, I'm sure. No, there's exactly 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's fine, we'll see more up here. Question is, will I be able to actually get to them? Yes. Lead and silver, that's not helpful. I mean, it's nice, but it's not helpful. Oh, there's a whole bunch of sandstone over there. Hi. Okay, here we go. So we need 3 gold, I think we said. Silver. Hi. Go away. Gold. Lead. Lead. That's my oxygen like silver. Much better because there's a bloop here. I had noticed that, yes, it seems to be a vaguely popular game. I can't imagine why. I wonder if it has something to do with dinosaurs. You couldn't be bothered to notice this one and mark that one. 2 out of 3 gold. Silver. Gold. Gold. Da 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 da. I haven't got it. I want to get it, and I will probably stream it at some point if I do get it. But I had a choice between that vampire and Detroit, and I've got vampire, which is why I'm trying to get Remember Me finished this week so that I can stream vampire when I get back from Hulls. Hulls, not Halls. She's entirely different. And in America, which is a bit of a stretch.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Turn that off. No way, I still need to make the actual polyaniline. One, two, three. While we're here, more polyaniline. Fuck! Need more gold. Ah, damn it. Like, literally one more chunk of gold. Come on, gold, 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 gold over here, please. Please be gold, please be gold, please be gold. Where are you? That's not gold! Lead and gold are not the same thing. See, I was going to get Detroit, and that was my intention. However, I couldn't, on the PlayStation Store, the only version of Detroit they had was a digital deluxe edition. Silver. And I wasn't after digital deluxe edition because I already own Heavy Rain, and I don't want the digital art book or anything at this point. Gold, thank you. I was just after the game itself. Okay, that just happened. But yeah, I want the game on. I'm not looking to spend 55 quid on the game because I don't have that kind of money. I spent the last amount on Vampire instead, which I'm still really looking forward to. So, having said that, if I do get either of the two jobs I applied for at work, then I will be able to afford to get all three within about a month, so it'll be nice. Another 3 of these. Well, you grew fast. Oh no, you're growing. Okay. Yes, probably. That's how it normally goes for me. Do I have enough silver? Yes, I found plenty. I need salt as well, don't I? Salt. Boop. Hydrochloric acid. Polyaniline. Alright, now we're talking. Yeah. Okay, let's just grab some stuff to eat. Not too much stuff to eat apparently. Lead. No, silver can go in here. I could have been charging that this entire freaking time, and I wasn't, because I'm a fucking spoon. Get charging. In here, lead. Lead looks good for in here. Oh, that's copper, not gold. That's good, because I'd have been really pissed off if that was gold. Check. We just need to be on the Cyclops itself to make the thermal reactor for that. But we've got all the stuff for it, so that's good. At which point, we have basically got everything we need to, thing. A reactor. There we are. Done. Done and done and done and done. And while we're here, let's just plant these. Ding dong merrily on high. Sleep. You're fully charged, thank you. Nom 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 nom. I am going to go and grab the stuff from in here. Sometimes I wish I was a take all button, that would be quite helpful, I feel. But never mind. Right, you guys have fun. Yeah, I know there are 4 actual endings to it, I think, if that's from what I understand. 4 primary sets of outcomes, basically. I don't know what any of them are. I have actively refused to watch anyone who is actually playing the game, so I don't actually know what any of it is, but... Don't go straight forward, because there's a large hole. No, I'll just fuck up and end up going every way other than anything useful. Come at me, bros. I'll fight you. Oh. Hi!
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, what do I want to take off? That one. Something I'll leave up for now. As it is. Right, and let's get some light on the subject. That would be helpful. Viper! 2K UK! How are you today? How are things going? Wrong side. Wait, what? I'm missing a pot. What? Mother... Why am I missing a polyaniline? Christ's sake, what do I need? Freaking... I have gold, don't I? Or do I have gold downstairs? Oh, God. No, what do I actually need? It's... salt, deep shrooms, gold. Every single freaking time. Literally every time. How are you doing today, Viper? How are things? Yeah, I brought back the battery. I have a battery. I think. Yeah, I have the battery. Okay, so we need to get more gold. And there's a decent chance of that happening today, let's be fair. I'm going right past the Sea Dragon Leviathan, for Christ's sake. I'm not going to get eaten, perhaps, but fireballed is a distinct possibility. So we need to go and find more gold. Is that salt? Yeah, it's fine, I've got salt. What the hell, we'll pick up the salt, it's fair. So salt requirements taken care of. That's for deep shrooms taken care of. And now just to go to the scanner room. Hadouken! And go back to sandstone chunks again. I'm not sure I'm going all the way back this way. Probably so that I can do this. Cool. Just the gold we need now. That's silver, doesn't qualify as gold, except for very bad definitions. Also, everything I just said all over again. Lead, thank you. I was really appreciative of the lead. It's so much like gold that I can't even tell the difference. Gold, thank you. Shh, it's fine. Stop chasing people. Not to worry. That made sense. SWL is Secret World Legends. It's the reboot of a MMO that I used to play. I actually uninstalled it very recently because I don't play it anymore. It takes 45 gigabytes of my computer, so I can use that space for other things. And it's a good game, but it's also free to play if you do want to check it out, but like I said, it's a bit of a big install. It was the largest thing on my computer. Other than my ego. Which, you know. Absolutely. You know, you're welcome to join us in Conan, or Elite Dangerous, or Overwatch. Lithium. Okay. Depth module Mark III. 1700 meters. And thermal reactor. I'm just going to go down here quickly and stash this in the special storage. Oh, great, I should have put them upstairs, never mind. It's fine. All the options there, you know, if you're not going to avail yourself of the options.
Engine powering up.
I enjoy it personally. It depends what you're looking for. It is a survival crafting game, so there is it's survival. It's inevitably going to be that basic. Is going to be a lot of your time is collecting materials, and or getting killed. But you know, I enjoy it. It does to a certain degree depend on how much of the Conan lore you know and how interested in that you are. It doesn't matter too much. The combat system is very much better than it was originally. I do like the combat system. The crafting system actually works surprisingly well for base building and so on. Where am I going? Down here. I like it. I also play on we have a PvE server with turned up crafting, it's a creative focused server. Is the best way I describe it. So in that recipes generally cost less. Actually, no, I think the recipes all cost the same amount, but the crafting times are less, and you get more per node harvested effectively and stuff, which is sometimes a bit weird because you can end up like harvesting 2 heads from something which quite obviously only has 1, and so on. Alphabets over here. Down here's the one we want, I think. I will say Conan is more fun if you have people to play it with, who you can just spend time chatting to. I do not tend to end up playing it if I have no one to play with. I mean, basically, I just don't like playing with myself. Giggity.
Giggity.
But it is more fun if you have people to play it with, as opposed to just single player. I find, again, this is me personally. Your mileage may vary, as they say. Where are you, you ghost leviathan piece of shit bastard? Oh, that's not going to work. Where is it? I'll just be going over here, if that's all the same to you. The other direction. Yeah, there is a certain amount of that. You can get hold of resources a lot faster. when you get the better equipment you get, gets you more stuff out of that anyway. It's always going to be a necessary part of things. But again, like my server, for example, the rates of harvesting are turned up, so it doesn't. So you get more for every swag. Swag? What is a swag? You get more each time, basically. So you can harvest stuff faster to reduce the time necessary to do that. Crafting recipe times are actually faster as well, and so on. So it's very much a case of your mileage may vary. So if I just park this now up here, it should recharge, right? 100%, nice.
Engine powering down.
Okay. Lovely. Boop. Boop. But you know, also, like, the clan we're currently in is... There's enough of us that, if nothing else, you can freeload into someone's house, and which is what I do. Where you build your own, and, like, we'll just... There's quite often harvesting going on to some degree or another.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. Now, the Seamoth perimeter defense system. The storage module for this was empty, as I recall. Good. I left the upgrade. Yes, I did. Be right back while I go and punch myself in the face. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Right. Upgrades. This is where it tends to get a little bit power hungry.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
But now I can do the punching and driving straighting and yeah, that thing, the stupid thing. Oh, wrong button. Hi. That. This is the only thing which can save you from the jaws of the Reaper Leviathan. It's also quite power hungry. You don't have to fully charge it every time. That's increases its radius and its power. Basically, yeah, it's a giant AoE taser. But if you do that, it will force a Reaper Leviathan to let go of you. Which is about all you really need it for. That's the most important thing. So if you know you're about to get caught by something, or if you're in the teeth of a... I need to turn that off. Fucking idiot me sometimes. No, that will take some time to recharge because it's power hungry. Fortunately, when we hopefully soon get to the power thing, oh, those words, such eloquence, we will be able to make some uber power cells, which will make me happy. Hold on, did we update the checkpoint list? Cyclops thermal reactor, ding, yes please, motherfucker. Which means we are now ready to save the game. But I believe we are now ready. No, we need to... Wait, where's my scanner? Fuck. Where did I leave the scanner this time? Okay, no, serious question. Where did I leave my scanner this time? Oh, it's just here. It's just not bound to anything. That's fine. I was panicking there for a moment. I swear I moved that across. Okay, so now we're going to go back to where we were near the end of last week. If I can turn the engine on.
Powering up.
So we went down here, which was past the crashed and broken precursor base, which, if you remember, was the primary containment facility, the skull of which was attacked by a sea dragon. The skeleton of which is right next door to our current base. Which is what released the Karar bacterium onto this planet, where it wiped the planet out, literally the whole... Apart from what we see, the entire planet is wiped out. So... we then started heading this way towards the lava palace, or sea dragon palace, in the inactive lava zone. The problem with that is it just sort of wipes out everything. It doesn't really let you see much, I don't think. It's just sort of counterproductive and unhelpful. Oh, is that what I think it is? That is something... Actually, I know the answer because I've been following this game for long enough that I know the answer at this point. That is something we will find out when we get a little bit deeper. We find that one out in the last... oh, fuck my life. We found that one out in the last, in the secondary research facility right at the bottom. Fuck my life. Go away! Also, draining batteries. Let's not do that. That would be an unfun reason to get here. But yeah, we should be getting to that point possibly today. I'm not 100% sure if we'll get to it today, just because I actually don't know what we need to get into the last research facility. Or this one for that matter. I'm really hoping I don't need to go back and get something else. That would be a pain. Right, where exactly are we? Also, are we regaining energy here? I think, yes we are, good. I think this is where we had all that fun last time. Get off my windscreen. Power leeches. I'm going to back up a little bit. Just so sort of in the corridor. About here seems reasonable. Fucking power leeches.
Engine
Wait for it.
powering down.
You little fuck you. Is this going up or down right now? Actually, have I scanned you yet? You little leechy scum. Where did he go? Have I scanned you things? I probably have. Yeah. If the Seamoth could survive this deep, this would be a really good place to use that perimeter defense system and just blow the shit out of all of those things. Oh, the internal lighting wasn't even turned on. Lol. Okay, I think, so provided everything else works, did I put the... Yes. Okay, so we should be good to go. And what I should have done was build the propulsion cannon arm, would probably have been helpful. Oh dear. Not good, not good. Don't land in lava, by the way. Lava is bad, in case that wasn't quite obvious. Ah! Fuck my life. Hi. Lava lizard. Go fuck yourself, lava lizard. Arsewipe. I'll take the scan. Okay, that's what we're aiming for. Somewhere around here is a very large, quite irritable sea dragon. And I'm slightly terrified of coming up on him unawares. Bingo. Please don't need a thing to get in. We probably need a thing to get in. Ooh, just random kyanite. Nice. Is that an egg?
The volcanic rock, which has formed in this area, can be carbon dated to between
Yeah, apparently it
800
is.
and 3,000 Earth years ago.
Okay. Ooh, a pair of eggs. Even better, now I can put them together and I can make baby eggs. Exactly, Pope, mother suckers. Which you probably said an hour ago. Right, it's certainly toasty. Oh, that looks big and open. That looks promising. There we are. I need to be really careful of warpers around here because I don't really want to lose this prawn suit to lava. This way. Sure. This is what I was talking about not doing. Okay, charged. Okay. We're out and walking, and it just sits itself down, which is really funny. Access upgrades, please. I'm just going to take the drill arm off. And stick it in storage. And then I'm going to immediately probably end up putting it back on again because there's a giant supply of stuff there. Naturally. Okay, fine. No, out. Thank you. This is the third of the three of the four alien installations. This is, though we don't technically know it yet, this is the thermal plant where they're getting all their power from for everything they're doing on the planet, including the super laser. That shot our ship down and is preventing us from leaving. Hello there. Question is, where does this lead? No, the question is, have I scanned this before? Yes, I have apparently. Cool. It's a Stargate. I don't know where this one leads. I will take the prawn suit just in case. Most of the gates have all the gates in fact are 1-to-1. It's you don't pick a target, you just go from one to the other. Where are we? Oh wait, no, this must be 91 meters below sea level. That makes this the gun, I think. You know what, I'm just going to leave this here. If for no other reason that its beacon will let me find my way back to this specific room. Okay. At least it would if I turned that beacon on, but that's fine. Giant moon pool. Yep, this is the gun. We're right underneath the big gun right now. Cool. So that's helpful. Quick way back up if we need it. You should have sat down. Why didn't you sit down? And back again. Ish, almost. Are we there yet? Yes, we are. Cool. Shit. Well, that's another way out, which is not helpful. Not right now. What do we need for this? Purple, I'm guessing. Which I don't have with me. Ow. If I'm lucky, there'll be a purple tablet down here somewhere. Oh great, no, there's just more tablets that I need. Great. Oh, random. Okay. Stop here and up. Right, what do we need to make a purple tablet? Because we can craft them. Hold on, where is it? Okay, maybe we can't craft them. I'm sure we can. Oh, here we are. Diamond times 2. We have that. Yeah, it's diamond times 2 and an ion cube. We can do that. Right then, I think, therefore, I am. No, therefore, in that case, we're going to have to go back and find some of our diamonds. Oh, this is going to be a while. Okay. What's the best way to do this? I'm going to go back to the gun. We're going to swim back across to our surface base, find some diamonds, and some ion cubes, for that matter. Make 2 purple artifacts. Might make a spare. What the fuck? Oh, good grief. You know, you think that you might get a work when you get a message on the work WhatsApp. You'd think it might be interesting, and instead it's Love Island for Yap. Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Seek fluid intake.
It's not a spectacularly terrible idea. Oh, we didn't read the things either, did we?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alien data, scan data, the alien robot, alien origin, relatively simple. Low threat level at odds of advanced technology apparently available. More to patrol alien facilities and repair damaged infrastructure as opposed to actual offenders. Elegant and minimalism. Electromagnetic legs allow to traverse floors, walls and ceilings with reasonable speed. Appear to be replaceable internally, few moving parts. Energy efficient and resistant to wear over time. The rechargeable iron-based power reserve ensures it just keeps working. Fossil data from a volcanic rock excavated to construct a power facility. Some key trends. Aliens recorded data on indigenous organic remains between 10 and 1,000 years ago. Life forms on record were unusually low overlap with those encountered so far. Relevant. Soil samples from 1,000 years ago contained 300% higher concentrations of organic remains than the soil average, supporting a mass extinction event, killing off the majority of the species and forcing rapid adaptation among the survivors. Lava lizard, medium-sized predator, adapted for life in volcanic regions, and able to spit molten rock at its foes. Great. 4-mounted mandibles for doing maximum damage. Scar tissue due to regular exposure to magma. It defends itself by burying its body in magma. Seriously. And the lava, a grub-like scum, which appears to lack sight and smell, but senses and drains thermal and electrical energy in its immediate environment. Attached to smooth surfaces and generates high-pressure suction. Releases if it comes under sufficient strain. Thick scales protect from extreme temperatures. The lava it lacks a traditional digestive system, powering its internal processes directly from consumed energy. Attracted to energy sources of all kinds, draws energy from its prey to survive. Okay. Huh. Whole pile of stuff here. Right, I must have dumped at some point. And yes, this is a moon pool big enough to dock for sea moth in. I'm actually just wondering, do I want to swim back? Or do I want to take this back? Doesn't do backwards very well, does it? No! No, 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 no. Gotcha. Okay, we're not taking this all that way up. That's fine. We'll leave it parked down here. Right, so let's grab all of this. Head off. Yeah, we wouldn't have boosted up here anyway, it's a long way. Oh, come on. Come on. Big place, isn't it? Right, I am just going to save, pause, go and grab a drink, and actually no, I'm going to go to the toilet, then I'm going to go grab a drink, and then we'll come back and we'll continue this in a minute or so. So back in just a sec. I'll put a bit of music on for a sec. You do not get a map of installation. There is no direct mapping technology in the game, Viper. What that is, you get a scanner room, and don't know if I get a full internal map, but I'd get something. I'd get at least some of the outside. I suspect the alien tech is impervious to our scanners. I've never tried, to be honest. I'm blue. But no, we don't get maps. So there's no map in game of the thing. A map has been created. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I have it saved somewhere. Why? Why do you bleep? Why? Where are we? Here we are. There is this map which has been created based on coordinates. The escape pod lands conveniently right in the middle of the map. The center point is where we land, and everything else can be calculated from there. Oh yeah, Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime is wonderful, genuinely. And I say this from the perspective of, before I was an affiliate, this was still wonderful. Now I'm an affiliate, it's even more wonderful for me. Yay! Seriously, Prime is wonderful for Twitch. It's one of the best things they could have done. And they did. Hashtag not shilling much, possibly. But you've got this map when it's basically the entire... This is from the surface down. It doesn't show all of the deeper regions. This is basically the thing. And you've got the island, and the island, the wreck, and so on and so on. And that's quite good. Hold on, what the... Get away. There you are. Oh, fuck no, I don't want to get eaten by a Reaper today. I have not played Sea of Thieves, so I can't answer that. Shaun of Thieves, it was Shaun? It was Shaun of Thieves. No, but they're trying to do different things, to be fair. So, I mean, this is design. This is technically a survival crafting game, which is absolute, utter, complete bullshit. This is actually a horror game. This is just pure unmitigated horror all the way through. Otherwise, we would never have got this. No, 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 no. Monos. That is a direct result of this game. Just is. This is not a survival crafting game. This is a horror game. Don't let anyone tell you differently. If they do, they're lying to you. Hi. Oh, you're very welcome, Kaz. I will probably do something about that as well once I have finished streaming.
Welcome
and hey,
aboard,
Kaz.
Captain.
Kaz, do you want to explain? If you want to. You don't have to. I won't make you. I won't say anything if you don't want to, other than what I've already retweeted. But if you want to explain, then please feel free. Right, I have enough diamonds for 2 purple tablets, I believe. Okay. Oh, mother! I just wasted 4 diamonds when I already had 3 purple. Fucking! Oh, great. We don't need all that lead. I'll dump that and just dump the lead. Consume water. Eat fruit. Astonishing that might sound. Oh, this is empty. That's the thing. Okay. We're getting energy directly from solar only at this point, it seems. Okay, let's grab some protein to feed it. Protein? Where is the protein? There you are. Meanwhile, we'll just use the swim charge fin to recharge this thingy. Where are you? Freaking grav trapped and I still can't catch you. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 more. 11. Really? 11. 12. 13. No? Come on. Ow! 13. 14, 15, 15, 15, hello, 15 anyone? 15, preferably a peeper. 16. Got wrecked. It's fine, there's lots of them. It's fine, I'm just putting him in a very special fish tank. It's like Finding Nemo's secret ending. Okay, right, sod the salt, we don't need it. Bin that. Now, I'm going to sleep until it's morning, because I like sleep. Crunch, crack, pop, give him those pustules. North this way. That's where we need to go. Off we go. Has anyone here played Abzu and or remembers when I played it on stream? I know, right? Abzu is a wonderful game. Sometimes this little bit of the game, doing this bit reminds me of Abzu. I see the glimmerings of a mountain over there. Abzu is... Oh yeah, there we are. We have that weird bug again where just there we can see it. and we can't see it out. It's like a mirage. Oh, no, there's not enough sharks. What with everything else there is in this freaking game, but no, there's not enough sharks. Because everything else just isn't enough. Surface isn't safe. The surface is just dead. Almost entirely. Okay, wrong beach. I like the fact they actually render your body. I like that. That's all. A lot of games don't bother. Hold on. Is it left click? Yes, it is. Also, pustules. Like, you can literally see them on your hands. Just saying. There's a reason we keep the gloves on. Okay, so we've got what we need, because we had it all fricking along. Should have actually checked those storage box things before I just went out and crafted stuff without bothering to check. Fucking idiot. But, never mind. Now we've got lots. Long way down, isn't it? Also, you have to wonder if there's rooms which are sealed that we can't even see. For whatever reason. I mean, we don't know anything about these aliens. We don't know anything about how they work. We don't even know how they interacted with their technology. It's impossible their entire oh no, it's over here, isn't it? It's possible there are entire sections of these bases we can't see because we can't interact with them in the right way. Oh no. Accurate, Kaz. But to be fair, Viper's already in this channel, so, you know. But if you want to see more of the utter pure shitposting, then we do have a Discord server. You're more than welcome to join. Where mostly bullshit happens. A strangely large amount of anime and random other stuff. Like, we're now suddenly well over a kilometre below the ground. In about 2 seconds. Dronica, thank you very much for the host. How are you today? What is this? Blue tablet. Oh, I think that's what we need to access the final base. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's what we need to access the final base. Oh, hello.
To me.
Okay, miss. Sound like a miss anyway. Or Mrs. I can work on that. Well now, doesn't this look fun? I've never been in here since this entire thing is an alien thermal plant. What do I mean? The system is directly converting local thermal energy into electrical current at 90% efficiency. That is way beyond anything we can do. Most of this energy is being stored in the battery-like devices within the plant itself, each of which holds enough to power a small city for a year. Some of it, however, is being drained off, presumably as it is distributed to other facilities. Fully automated and, given current understandings of the mechanisms involved, uninterruptible. AKA, this is not how we're disabling the gun.
Come here. To me.
And we've now learned how to make a blue tablet, which is kyanite and ion cube. That's fun.
Integrating new PDA data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
It's not that much deeper. Oh, yes, that's what we wanted.
Data. Synthesizing ion power blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to data bank.
Now that is what I'm talking about. Right, let's just sit down comfortably in here. Now, first of all, data bank. Data downloads, alien data, terminal data, ion power data. Possible to extract useful information regarding alien ion power. Ion cubes are grown artificially from a mineral substance and are treated to remain in a stable state despite the huge ionic energy contained within. By installing an ion cube in an appropriate device, this energy can be released as electrical power. We can synthesize new battery and power cell blueprints which leverage advanced ionic technology to last considerably longer. Yes. Some of it, yes, we can make the batteries, which is not much, but it's a lot. A power router in the thermal plant is distributing energy collected on site to other facilities in the planet. Primary containment facility location updated, constructed within a natural chasm connected to this cave network, south-southeast area of volcanic activity, depth 1.4 kilometers. Power distribution, self-warping quarantine enforcement units, 5%, that's the warpers. Arch network for teleporters, that's 10%. Sanctuaries, Alpha, Beta, Kappa, another 10%. I haven't found any of them, they are around. Quarantine enforcement platform, the gun, 35%. It's taking 3.5 times more power than the freaking teleporters. Primary containment facility, 20%, 20 reserve. And the disease research facility, offline. Okay, so that was the disease research facility, the one that we found that got crushed. The primary containment facility is the one we haven't got to yet. That is our next target. And ion battery and silica. So we're going to need gold, silver, ion cubes. And we're going to need 12 of them just to power the Cyclops. Okay. We need 1, 2, 3. Okay, we need 15 ion power cells total to power everything if we want to. Which means we need 30 of these, which is doable. That's not inherently particularly difficult, to be honest. It's just a little bit time consuming and tedious. Why not? That's not. The ion cubes themselves are very easy once we get to the primary containment facility. The gold and silver is going to actually be the tedious bit of this, and possibly the silicone rubber, but that should also be quite easy. Oh, piss off. Now, how the hell do I get out of here? That looks like it could be an exit. Well, it's something anyway. Ooh, what is this? Crystallized sulfur? Crystalline sulfur. Don't think I need any more of that. Oh, we've already been in the monster den. That was the monster den. Unfortunately, outside this little area is the bigger monster den. Okay, we have our way out. Where is it? It's bound to be around here somewhere. Where is it? Hold on, which one's that? I don't think I've seen that skeleton yet. Come at me, bro. Oh, don't. It's fine. Oh, that's a Reaper Leviathan skeleton. That's really reassuring.
Detecting alien materials.
Welcome
and a
aboard,
massive energy
Captain.
signature. Reading originates within the natural.
Yeah. So first of all, let's get out the hell out of here. Are we good? Yes, we are.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Right, that's good. Let's pick some fruit. Boop. Voice log? Oh, that one. And indigenous. Okay, let's just take a quick look at this. Reaper Leviathan skeleton. The fucking Reaper Leviathan, and it's a skeleton. Ill-suited to high-temperature environments, suggesting this creature was forced down into the active lava zone by conditions outside its control. Trace muscle tissue remains on the bones, indicating the specimen died recently. Burns and other physical damage to the skeletal structure likely became prey to something bigger. I just want to point out how this works. The Reaper Leviathan, the one which gives everybody their official oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit moment, got dragged down here. It gets dragged down. We know what drags it down. It doesn't specifically say there, but it's the sea dragon that we saw last week that was throwing fireballs at us. Sometimes ventures up, and sometimes goes to Leviathans. Ventures up, basically grabs the Reaper Leviathan and drags it down here to basically boil it to death. That's basically what happens here. evening. How are you doing today? How are things? Can we get a supplementary shout out for Lou, please? Because Lou is awesome. And everyone who doesn't go and watch her stream has either better fix their life or have a really good excuse. Now, where was the last message? No. Data downloads. Alien terminal data. Scan data. Where was it? Which one was it? Codes and clues. That works, Macquidor. Natural sarcasm, south-southeast. That's what we needed. Area of volcanic activity, about 1.4k down. Okay.
Engine powering up.
What? Macquidor? Is it your birthday today and you didn't mention? Or did you mention and I didn't notice? Because that doesn't sound like me. No, I'd never do that. Oh. I would, let's be fair, I'd completely forget. But is it your birthday today, Macquidor?
Ahead standard. Ahead slow.
Oh, not that I was planning to schedule anything. I mean, don't get above yourself, but... no, it's not that I was planning to schedule anything. I just didn't realise it was your birthday today. Ow. I heard that. Where are you? Yeah, I still hear that. Where the hell are you? Okay. Good thing I'm wearing brown pants. I always do on Tuesdays. That is the Sea Dragon Leviathan, and I don't know where it is, which is a problem. Fuck off and die, Warper. Oh, there it is. Is this the way down, or is this just me getting myself into a trap? This is a dead end, possibly literally. Me needs. Wow. Wow. Please don't notice me. I'm just gonna
Rig for silent running.
Silent, hang on. The hell out of here. Oh, that's true, I don't feed them. Okay, here we are.
The head standard.
That's because I haven't had dinner yet. We've just come full circle, haven't we? And I'm now making a lot of noise where it can hear me. And there's a fucking leech on there. Okay, I'm genuinely a little bit lost right now as to which direction we're supposed to be going. Can we get down here? This looks promising. I don't know how promising. But it's a start. Oh, there's a something. Will the Cyclops even fit through here? Oh. Yes, it will. Barely. Ish. Sort of. And here we are, active lava zone. The deepest... I want to say darkest. Hello.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
I'm game. I would say the deepest and darkest, but it's not exactly dark in here. I know, right? It's almost as if this isn't procedurally generated.
Ahead slow.
Okay.
Rig for silent running.
I'd be honest, I was expecting a wedging as well. I was prepared to come down here in just a prawn suit, to be honest.
The head standard.
Wow, everything's just like... Oh, hi. Why are you suddenly here? Please don't do that. I'm gonna park up. I will tell you. I think I can tell you once I get out of this. Okay, that'll do.
Engine powering down.
Temperature down here is the official temperature is fucking hot. Right now, where we are, 70 degrees. Hey. Okay, bottom right hand corner. It is a reinforced dive suit, to be fair. Hold on, what is... Oh, crap. What even? Not like this. Firstly, alien structure. Secondly, it is in fact hot enough down here to hurt me. Sonic deterrent. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's kyanite. You can't tell because it's so bright down here. Not like this. When's the last time I saved anyone? Like, seriously? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to. I think we'll have to. Okay, so F3, then F8, so I can get a thing. Okay, console's already enabled, that's helpful. Oh, okay. I already have the console activated, apparently. Should we just pause for a sec? Thank you. Oh, great. It was miles ago, obviously. Spawn. Which will now promptly break because reasons. Actually, is there anything in storage of this? Yes, there is. All the important stuff, naturally. This prawn suit is the wrong colour. Not the upgrades, or if these are the wrong way around.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I assume that's going to crunch at some point, so whatever. I mean, this just looks like the wrong colour now. Actually, I have an idea. Let's save the game. Good plan. Well played. Well thought out. Intelligent thinking there. No, yeah, I can understand that. Lou. Yeah, and this is why we need the blue tablet. It's special. Also, we are still vulnerable from here, just so if the sea dragon decides to shoot you from there, we are still vulnerable. Why, hello there. And despite my best efforts, you've... Oh, this is still the wrong way round.
Vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Well, those were not words you wanted to be hearing. Now this one is something fun. So... And there's a reason why this one is fun. Also, ion cubes, thank you, Merry Christmas. Which is because if we then do this... and give it a moment or two. And I'll be honest, I don't actually know how long this bit takes, so... Yes, it is. And while it's not quite instantaneous or anything, it is literally just making another ion cube there. Which is really handy. Looks to be about done. Precisely, Viper. Like I said, when we get to this facility, the ion cubes are not a problem. Are you still not done? Ion cube fabricator. This device appears to be the origin of the area. Now it's done. And... we'll harvest that again in a moment. Origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes which power smaller alien systems. Drawing power itself from the main thermal plant, it may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Yay! And yeah, Lou, what actually happened? Because I remember you were saying about it, but I don't think... What the... Okay, apparently we can kick up a load of dust eddies. And we're done. There we are. Right, I'm just going to park this here for now. What does this need? Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Kyanite is outside. That's fine. Now, I also have a bit of a museum here. Ancient Blade. Ancient Earth Blade. An ancient Earth Blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples on the blade match the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. This evidence supports the theory that previously on Subnautica was the Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings, and that the aliens of an ancient spaceborne civilization engaged in the surreptitious study of less developed species. Oh, sorry, a game with a subtitle is literally Assassin of Kings, Macquidor. And that's already had a sequel, like 4 years ago. Carving is hundreds of thousands of years old, made from unrecognisable natural fibre grown we don't know where. Striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol, two competing theories may explain the similarity. Aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy, or the concept of yin and yang as universal, since it describes the fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces. It may be a necessary existential understanding in some form in all sufficiently developed civilizations. Yeah, we're not the only ones who can come up with that idea. We don't know they're all dead, just everyone that was here. Unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose, represents vines spiraling upwards towards a warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the alien's homeworld, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Fauna Kosi, thank you very much for having me on your auto host list. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. This is described as circular object. Best description ever. Network apparatus on a holographic projection unit, likely used as a comms relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. Rudimentary tablet. Or just very, very virulent. There's never been any indication that the disease was anything other than something that was naturally occurring, and just very devastating. Oh, good. I'll get that again then. Rudimentary tablet. Many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities. Those structures less complex, may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support, because as anyone who has ever worked in ICT will tell you, legacy support is important. I imagine storage is getting full now. Nope, I'm lying and completely wrong. Right, this side. Alien technology. Not entirely clear what this is. Oh, this is a translation device. Ow! Don't tase me, bro! Thanks, bye, fuck off. Stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. Tour of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC live appears many times in the device's data. I believe that is an Easter egg for some of their other games, Unknown Worlds' other games. I don't know, I've not played any of them. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. Selfish little gits. Empty case. Empty case. Scans show some form of advanced nanobot inside this seemingly empty case. These blocks are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, which is not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Yeah, because that's how you get replicators. Do you want replicators? Because that's how you get replicators. All the memes. Sorry. Not sorry. Organic matter particulator. Device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it or leaving physical structure intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilise spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. You don't fucking say. Crescent artifact. Tracking implant. Constructors emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the indigenous life forms indigenous to 4546b, size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting, implant may also have recorded biological data on the subject, however this cannot be retrieved. Its rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts and there is some genetic and technological crossover with the design on the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It serves no purpose in its current state and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or it may be even the aliens themselves. Thing is, we don't know. Oh yeah, we didn't read this. The small alien structures are emitting high wavelength sound wave, which seem to be designed to deter indigenous life forms from approaching a larger facility. Good plan, because we all know what happened last time. I'm not gonna... what the hell, we might as well harvest this again. We're gonna need all the ion cubes we can. Ah, okay. Not one of the original Grimson. I like it that they do that. Chinese translations for some North confirming update he died battling cancer. Well, good for them. Not so good for him, obviously that sucks, but good for them that they've done that. Scarlet of a Nade is now hosting. Good evening, Scarlet. How are you doing today? How are things going? What up? Right, which way did we come in? I think it was from down there, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, I'm going to go up here then. Fine, if you're going to go that way, I'll go this way. And, oop. Enzyme 42 project data. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as Enzyme 42, because 42. Life, the universe and everything. I don't know if that's... I'm going to say that's good to hear, Scarlet. I mean, my aunt has cancer, she's been doing chemotherapy, so I know that sucks, but good to hear that you started at the very least. Unique substance referred to as Enzyme 42, the answer to life, universe and everything, naturally, inhibited the symptoms of the Kharaa bacterial infection and other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study, where we are now. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental need, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed, and all attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. So, there is a native species to this planet which is resistant to the Kharaa.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs.
Which is what is in this facility. See Emperor Fetus. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility, and now we know what's in here. Adult version of the Sea Emperor. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in the specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, because you killed it on extraction, these attempts were in vain. GG, way to fuck yourself. And that looks like an opened egg. You can't see it very well from there. We'll see more later. Oh, imp. Nice. That made me jump and it really shouldn't have done. Right. Now, we're going to go for all of these rooms before we get to the main attraction. Partly because I need to go and make another tablet for the main attraction. Right, yes, okay, so I'm just making sure I know which way around we're going. Motherfucker! All of the ion cubes are in the bloody prawn suit. So there are a number of warp gates here, leading to most of the way around the site. You're supposed to have collapsed yourself and sat down. Thank you. Behave. H should be enough for now. Thank you for the refreshments, Macquidor! Much appreciated. And ion cube here. It's not like we have a shortage anymore. Okay, these lead all over the place. I don't need to right now, but there's no hurry. The point is, these warp gates, I don't remember how many there are in this facility, lead everywhere. This one is a cave. This is the cave on the other planet, not the one with the weapons platform, if I remember correctly. Yes. No, wait, hold on. Where's surface space? That way. Where's south? Yeah, this is other one. So that's a good start. No, not the other planet. The other island. Sorry, did I say planet? That's the planet of the island of the surface Degassi bases were, not the one with the gun on it, basically. So that's where that one goes. Did I say planet? I don't actually know. Next up.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Nice. That's an ampoule. I recognise some of these, but by no means all of them. See Emperor Leviathan.
PDA data.
Specimen size categories have been adjusted upwards to accommodate this species. Oh, you go. Can I just go back to this one? We have seen the Reaper Leviathan, we have seen the full-grown Ghost Leviathans, because we went and deliberately got ourselves killed by them. We have seen the Sea Dragon. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upwards to accommodate this species. Feeding on digestion, alien research data indicates despite its size, species feeds entirely on microorganisms filtered from the water. Reproduction, large ovary-like organs carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that like other species it produces eggs. Internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. Manufactures enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food and occasionally expels it into surrounding waters. It neutralizes the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicate the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1,600 years old. Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggested it has lived well in excess of the peak lifespan for its species. Assessment is basically, it's unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. About that, I wouldn't be so sure of that. That is an emperor egg. Absolutely 2K. 2K UK. I find it's really funny that Sweet Pickles, you that, and I can't get that out. I can't get it out of my head. So I'm going to end up calling you that as well. Or Viper, I didn't know, I seem to flip a lot. So that was basically the egg repository. That is every single creature egg in the game for creatures that exist, and for a number which were planned or Easter eggs and so on. Well, the skeleton we found earlier wasn't a Ghost Leviathan, it was the Reaper Leviathan. We've never seen any evidence of Ghost Leviathans dying, though obviously I presume it happens. Where are we now? This one is the... Okay, I'm not actually sure where we are now. Oh, wait, hold on, where are we? This is all next to the brine, which means we must be quite near Failbase. We're only 840 meters away from Failbase here. There are 4 different classes of Leviathans. So there is the Reaper. Actually, let me just... Leviathan class organisms. There's actually technically more than that. Okay, let me just get this up on screen so that we can see some of what we're looking at. Here we are. So this is the Sea Treader Leviathan. It's a friendly Leviathan. It's not one of the bad ones. It's... You may have seen this in a particular clip where I suddenly go, no, 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 no. These were right next door to that. Then we have the Reaper Leviathan, which is that one there, which is the one that tends to make the, oh, I shit myself, clips. It's possible to kill all of these, technically. You stun it like that, and then you just go after it with a knife. This is the one that we found the skeleton of. Basically. That got dragged down into the hot area to die. And there are 22 of them, gods. The Reefbacks are technically Leviathan class. Again, these are friendly. They're not a problem. Second largest passive life form, and second largest creature overall. Then there's the Ghost Leviathan, which... the number of times I had to go back and forth just to get it set up, Hope Missile. This one is the Sea Dragon Leviathan, which was the one we saw down there. It's the one that shoots fireballs all over the place. And there is one more, which is friendly, which we haven't found yet, so we'll just move along. Where are we, though? I'm actually genuinely confused now as to where we are. Okay, I think I know approximately where we are. That's fine. That might be quite useful, actually. Yeah, that's the Lost River. biome where we have our fail bases in the Lost River. But no, it's called fail base because I made a meticulous list of I literally went through all the recipes, worked out everything I'd need, had a list literally saying I'd need 5 things, 6 things, and so on, so on, so on. Got it all stocked up. I spent like an hour stocking up the Cyclops, got it all down there, and it was then like, oh shit, I forgot the... And it was like, I think it took us 3 trips up and down to actually get everything I needed up and down there. Just because I kept fucking up and forgetting things and so on. Hence fail base. I'm in favour of that plan. I like that plan. Let's do that. Except there's literally one just outside. We'll save you for later. I don't have a blue tablet, do I? No. Off we go. I will overrun this one a little bit if I need to upgrade, or don't worry. 241 meters below ground. This must therefore be another of the sanctuaries. Yep. Where are we? Somewhere whiny as hell. I don't actually know where this is, to be honest, and I don't really want to get lost in here trying to find my way around, so I'm not going to go looking. Is the simple explanation to that one. There is, however, one more. There is, however, one more very important room in here, not including the other teleporter. There's actually 2. Before we get to the important bit. Ow. Now this one will answer one of Pope Missile's earlier questions, if it's whom I think it is. Which it is. So we've established that the Sea Emperor has the ability to hold off the Kara.
Integrating new PDA data.
What we haven't established is how that happens. Now, for those who are watching that particular stream, yeah, of course I did. For those who are watching that particular stream, they will have seen when we found, where is it? Scan data. Alien vent. These vents connect an ancient piping network that extends beyond maximum scannable depth. The pumping system is still functional. The inflow vent is drawing water from the surrounding area, pumping it to an unknown location below the surface. Warm, deoxygenated water is being expelled into the atmosphere. Most creatures are avoiding the vents. Peepers can be observed entering and exiting a pipe network without sign of distress. And therefore, water flowing to and from a primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. Water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility. Microorganism and nutrient counts are substantially higher. Oxygen deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. What this means, we know that the Sea Emperor only eats microorganisms. That's how the Sea Emperor was getting her their microorganisms, because we know that that's what they had to keep her alive. The Peepers. And this is not really a spoiler. The Sea Emperor is still alive. We know that because she's been talking to us psychically. The enzyme 42 that she gives out is being carried by the Peepers to the volcano outside. That is why the volcano survives. I can break it down in more detail than that, but I'll probably do that a bit more in depth next week. No, next stream anyway. Oh, hold on, where are we now? 302 meters below sea level, 2 kilometers from the Lost River entrance and fail base, 1.5 kilometers from the surface base. Where does this put us? That's an ampeel. I can hear that. Bulbush forest. Am I about to get eaten by something? I have no idea where we are specifically. I'd have to look up what all of these locations are specifically, I suppose. Indigenous life forms, flora, sea, bulbush. Grows in deep sandy environments, conserves its hydration level against relatively extreme external temperatures. Root system can fragment the shell rock it grows on to form a deep anchor point. Predators can graze but not easily uproot the entire plant. Grazing tends to dislodge part of the plant, and each section is capable of growing into a fully formed adult plant, explaining a concentration of bulb bushes in some part of the world. Edible in small quantities, high water content. Useful, actually. Useful enough that I'm just going to... chow down. I might have to grow them. That would be a good idea, actually. Okay, anyway, let's get back, because there is one room left. And I need to go and craft my way into it first and harvest some kyanite. First things first. Prawn suit. Which I have to rename and stuff, which means I'm going to have to get it back to an actual base with a... Oh, gods.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's fine. Let's just do some more harvesting because we can. We don't need it right now, but it's useful to have. Okay, so we need to find a kyanite node that we can get at least 2 kyanite from. We'll start over here, I suppose. I wouldn't call this blue right now, would you? One. 2. That's all we need. we like not, please? Hello? Could we... No? Unless it's actually drained the whole thing of power, that would really suck. Okay, first of all... Second of all, storage. Boop, boop, boop. Third of all... Have you got fucking leeches all over my fucking boat again? Oh, fuck off. And a warper, oh joy. Because there's no chance for them to reattach themselves at all, of course.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
If all systems are online... then why the hell wouldn't you let me dock? Are we gaining energy or losing energy? Gaining it now by the looks of it. Good. Okay, be right back. I'd just like to try and dock this thing. Again. Fuck off. Oh, now it works. Actually, can I rename this from here and recolour it? No. Right, we should be able to... Blue tablet. Nice. Ding, 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 ding. Ugh, runny nose. Tissue, that would be helpful. Meanwhile, we'll just watch our energy slowly tick up, because that's wonderful. Ah, Imp missed this. So, our prawn suit got slightly stuck. And it was actually stuck, it bugged into the scenery. Now would be a good time to save, yes. It got stuck in the scenery, and basically we couldn't get it out. So, what I basically did was evacuate all of the modules out of it, upgrade and stuff, spawn a new one for console commands. It's allowed, for the simple reason that it's a game bug, it's not that I fucked up. It got stuck on that, which I'm not going anywhere freaking near again. Of course, because I took the depth module out, that got compressed and crushed into a pile of scrap metal, basically. So that's what happened there. Oh, look at that, go. Ha, that's interesting. You can actually grapple onto that. Okay, I think we're going to need a prawn suit. What the just happened? Fuck off. We're going to leave a prawn suit there. Because I don't think we want the interference for this bit.
Suddenly, pineapples.
Yeah. And once we get back to base, we will properly recolour and rename that one. Hold on, what's up there? I don't remember there being anything up here before. Do I need another blue tablet? Because that would be really irritating. do anything up there? Oh, fuck, I know. Anyway. Like I said, upgrading our size classifications.
To play. Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Fun fact, nothing attacks you here.
Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
We can scan a bone shark here. I'm not so sure it's a fish.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
And if it is, then yes, it's a very intelligent fish. Can I just point out, this planet was abandoned and quarantined 1,000 years ago. It has been in this tank, effectively, for 1,000 years. And yes, it is massive. Okay, that will do for now. Where are we looking? Over here. And here we have something rather interesting. Regardless of what else, it is intelligent. Whatever else you might think about it. Right. Hatching enzymes. The specimen eggs are attached to some form of incubator. Probably. In a normal life cycle, it seems likely that sea emperors would have buried their eggs in shallower waters where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens have resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes which would simulate the natural hatching environment but unable to discover a formula. With extensive information on the sea emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the sea emperor herself.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
So we have a way out now. A game I should probably still get around to playing. I can't remember where that one takes us.
The passage you have opened, my young can leave this place.
Right, where have you gone?
But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give this secret willingly.
30 seconds.
I just got the hatching enzymes blueprint,
New blueprint acquired.
which is a bit of a win. Let's just do a breathing thing. Could we? Oh, Christ's sake, come on. There we are. Was that so hard? Apparently the answer to that question is yes. Okay. Oh, well, there's a thing like that as well. Incubator, insert hatching enzymes. So, Sea Emperor's life cycle. Creature likely live. Available biological data has been used to synthesize the effects of the alien bacterium on the Emperor's natural life cycle. This creature likely. Oh, see, there you are. Peepers are trailing enzyme. This is why the ecosystem has survived, because that enzyme that those peepers are taking through the vents is literally keeping this volcano alive. Available biological data synthesize the effects of the alien bacterium natural life cycle. Likely lived and moved in small herds around the planet's ocean trenches, coming to the surface to feed off the huge volumes of microorganisms in shallower waters. Family size limited by food supply, offspring would likely split off at a young age to form their own herds. Given their sparse population, mating and egg laying was likely infrequent, perhaps once in a lifetime event. A species likely had a preferred environment for egg laying. In fact, successful hatching may depend on such conditions. Given the rarity of this event, it is impossible to calculate those conditions precisely. No evidence to support the assumption that all members of the species were immune from the alien bacterium. Even if this is so, there is evidence for introduction of the bacterium decimated life on the planet, and this would have had catastrophic effects on the Emperor's food supply and survival rate. The symbiotic relationship between this specimen and other life forms likely developed as a direct result of bacterial infection. Those life forms which learned to keep the Emperor alive survived with its help. This may explain the vast tracts of lifeless ocean and rough perimeter around the Emperor's location. There we have that. A whole bunch of stuff. And hatching enzymes, for which we need these. Several of which we can get from in here, if I remember correctly. However, we will come back to that another time. You can go swimming again now. I'm not about to go and shoot your eggs or anything. Okay, so let's see. What's the way out? This side. I'm actually just going to sit it right here. There we are. So, thank you very much everybody for coming for stream. I hope you have enjoyed Subnautica so far. We are very, very near the end. We have to get those 5 ingredients, rescue the Sea Emperor's children, cure ourselves, at which point we are on to building the rocket and escaping. That is all that there is left to do. So that will be not next week because I'm not here, not the week after, still not here. That will be happening the first Tuesday in July, which is, you know, way too far away. But, you know, we've done well. We've got all of the stuff we wanted to do today. In fact, we've done better than I wanted to do today, all things considered. So that's good. Tomorrow is planned to be Remember Me Again. I need to finish that game this week, basically, before I'm away. So it won't be Elite Dangerous tomorrow. We'll be back to Remember Me, and we need to finish it tomorrow, basically. That's what's happening. However long it takes. Until then, we need to find someone to go and say hi to. Let's see, Jurassic World Evolution, JWE, Civ 5, Stardew, Tanks, Soma, okay. That's underwater, so we can go do Soma. Or... we're going to go say hi to Astrocut Flytype. I haven't raided him for a while. He's currently playing Civilization 5, which is an interesting game, which I have never properly got into, which sort of irritates me a little bit, but you know, that's fine. So, let's see. Astrocut Flytype. There's a raid phrase in chat if you wish to join the raid. The raid phrase is from Biscuit Factory. For the greater good, from us, sovereignty. So, go, I don't know what that voice was, that was just weird. So go and say hello to Astrocat, playing Civilization. We will go and wind them up there. Until tomorrow then, have a good evening everybody, and yeah, good night, bye bye.
Rating. That
Ready.